Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Thursday, June 29th, 2023. I hope all is well. We're going to begin and pull some oracle. So with that said and done, let's do some shuffling. It figures right as I get ready to do a reading or start to do a reading, noise has to happen outside. Anyways, to begin for Thursday. Coming out, we have adaptability. Okay, the Moss card. Love the green imagery and the light shining down. I feel like there's a bit of spotlight attention taking place, a potential for you to feel very connected to the color green in general, Mother Nature herself, nature. There is definitely a need to adapt, but your ability to adapt will be part of this day in one way, if not multiple ways. When it comes to, an upcoming change, potentially a change that recently happened or is transitioning or taking place, being implemented throughout this specific Thursday. But when the light shines down upon you throughout this Thursday specifically, allow for yourself to adapt to the type of attention that you're receiving, or just accept that that's where you're meant to be. Okay, one or two more. Wisdom. Haven't even seen this card. And the air card. Honestly, I don't remember what this specific word means. I feel like it's connected to religion, honestly. But there's a focus on the ability that lies within you to flow like air. Potentially your air sign placements will become quite relevant throughout this day, or at least partially relevant. So Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra placements. But I do feel like the adaptability aspect of this card and the air part of this card definitely coinciding to tell you to flow, okay, like air, to adapt in a very flexible manner, all right? Obviously, that's coming through for a reason, but there's a very strong energy coming from this cedar tree card, talking about your wisdom, your strength, and your ability to stand tall regardless of what you've been going through, what you have been through in general. And Spirit saying that's not to say that things are going to be simplistic and lack certain difficulties moving forward, but haven't you overcome it all up until this point? So this day reminds you of just that, or you might just need to remind yourself to, I'm hearing stand tall like the trees. Reminds me of an Instagram post from a long time ago that I put up, where I quoted something of the sort, and it was a bunch of huge trees. But the number 5, 5 is all about change and things evolving in your favor. All right. Even if you can't fully see it at this time, the changes, or one big change, is in your favor. All right. It's sometimes we end up seeing these changes or that change benefiting us further down the road than we're currently at. Okay, that was horrible wording. But I did hold up the bottom of the deck, the listening card in reverse. Might be a focus on the fact that you're not listening close enough to somebody or to spirit, to the synchronicities, what's trying to be clarified for you or made very clear. It might be more in regards to somebody or multiple people not fully listening to you. But when things are actually absorbed by you or by other people or that specific person, things will feel a lot lighter. There is a focus on when things feel light in energy, right? And when things feel a bit heavier and why that is. But let's pull some tarot. Honestly, I feel like you may deal with one, if not multiple, noise factors throughout this day, and Spirit saying that's where your flexibility, your adaptability needs to just kind of come to life, all right? Be put to use, and just don't stress it. To continue for Thursday. Coming out, we have the 3 of Swords. There's a focus on a little bit of disappointment, or a lot of disappointment for some. Potentially Spirit saying, haven't we learned recently you still have to heal? All right. Using what you've learned and gained up until this point to not let this 3 of Swords energy get the best of you, or feel become larger than life, right? It's up to you. Bear with the background noise. But it's interesting that we were talking about this, and then the air conditioner comes on loud and heavy, and anyways, and someone was doing something outside, whether you can hear it or not. Interesting, whether you can hear it or not. I feel like that was a key message. The Ten of Cups and the Emperor. It's like Spirit is highlighting the fact that you, throughout this day, are strategically taking steps or getting ready to take steps closer to what you would consider or considering your happily ever after. Is this a new place to live? Is this you investing energy, resources into finding that right person or connecting with that right individual to create a life with them or just to be happier with them? Is this more in regards to a new career choice or stepping it up within a continuing one? It feels like it's something of true significance to you. But again, they're drawing me back to this Moss card where there needs to be an adaptability, a flexibility once again, and the application of your wisdom, the utilization of it to not only make it happen up until that point, but to make it last when the time comes. It feels like you're thinking about where you're meant to put your next chess piece, right? But this isn't a game, this is your life, okay? But it doesn't mean you shouldn't enjoy it, right? What disappointed you or potentially is still lingering within your awareness, your thoughts, your reflection, even your fears, doubts, right? For what you're dealing with at this time and moving forward. That was purposeful. Even the hurt that it brought you, even the disappointment, once again, it's like, whether this was a person, place, situation, I feel like for some it was something that didn't work out, failed attempt once, if not multiple times, something could have been a tower moment, obviously. It was purposeful, all right? What doesn't work out, you need to recognize and remember that's usually protection, okay? And it's a sign that things are meant to be different. Trust your intuition as well, some of which this might have been following a very intuitive, guiding kind of ending or change, right? Let the change in the air change your perspective is now what I'm getting. Very interesting. It's a very random read. But look at that. Coming out for a reason. Once again, reminding you, my friend, you are one strong individual. And all the meanwhile, I just feel like there's a passion within you to make a difference, potentially in general, in other people's lives or just, in general in the world. But it could be this passion within you to do things your way and to change up your life for the better, okay? I almost feel like some of which, drawn to the reading, okay, like myself, are sick and tired of being sick and tired, or sick and tired of a habit, if not multiple, weighing you down, tired of how things have felt stagnant or just have been decreasing in your life, maybe in multiple ways for some, but it's just this feeling of you wanting better, okay? But it's this need to, at a certain point throughout the day, dig for that inner strength and keep it moving forward, right? Or heal from what you've been through so that when things are more required from you, okay? Whether, you need to put in more work for your career, you need to make certain important decisions where you need to be healed and level-headed for it. It's like this day, again, needs for you, calls for you to adapt when you need to heal, when you need to get things done, and you need to be logical, but also need to trust your intuition, right? You'll just feel when all of which, or some of which, needs to be applied, utilized, accomplished, okay? I hope that made sense. But you have the strength and wisdom to make it happen, so stop doubting it, okay? But look at this. Again, going back to that listening card, the Ace of Swords and the Sun card talking about the clarity, the understanding that's going to come to be by the end of this Thursday in regards to why something, if not multiple situations, had to come to an end or just didn't work out for you, but also in regards to when something's meant to happen, how it's going to come to be, and why things are taking place, shifting, changing in the way they're meant to. Change leads to more change. Keep that in mind. Change is the name of the game, all right? And Spirit also is saying there's clarity, understanding, that's come in regards to how to make yourself happier from the recent past, and potentially a little bit coming in and coming to be throughout this day. So let's put it to use, all right? You deserve to be happy. But I can't help but feel very much drawn to this infinity symbol, and I was drawn to this one earlier as well. The possibilities, are endless. Imperfection is a part of life, and that needs to be embraced, but there's a fine line between accepting and embracing imperfections and settling for what's at hand or what could be, when you know there's much better on the horizon that will make you a lot happier and potentially leave you succeeding more and more and more. All right? This day reminds you that what's at hand is not everything. Okay? What you once sought after, okay, interesting wording, what you once wanted and didn't work out, regardless of when that came to an end, you need to accept that that was not enough, okay, or it would have went in an unhealthy or less successful direction for you. Once again, this day reminds you that everything happens for a reason. The possibilities are endless, and you have, again, the strength, the wisdom, and the ability to adapt and be flexible, as there's a ton of change in the air, even more to come. All right, and once again, you deserve to be happy. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Thursday, and I'll definitely see you next time.